Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm doing Earth signs, yay! I'm all excited. Just going to see who's arriving because I'm doing this live. So yeah, I'm going to start off with Taurus, then Virgo, then Capricorn. Get shuffling, get this thing rolling. Right, and so I've done the water signs, and I've like I explained, whoever watched that, I've got all 6 decks in play today. So I'm literally sort of using all decks for this. Going all out. Next change. Hi Tammy. So let's see. We'll start with Taurus. What's the energy surrounding Taurus between the 15th and 31st of July? Choices. Like I say, I'm just pulling 1 or 2 cards from each deck and just going to sort of roll with it. So, at the moment, I'm on Taurus. Let's see. Tell me I'm doing Capricorn last. Unrequited love. Let me see. Hi Stephanie. Like I say, I'm using all 6 decks. I'm having a bit of a play. Thing is, I've actually sort of, this is like a cut down spread from what I've been sort of working on for the private readings, because I've been working on some new spreads for the private readings, and this is sort of like a shortened version of what I've been working on. The actual sort of spread that I've been working on, I mean, I did it on my friend the other day, and it actually sort of went over an hour by about, I'd say 5 minutes roughly. But it was interesting, it was really informative as well, so it's a good spread that I'm doing. But like I say, this one's just like a shortened down version. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. 2 of Swords in the reverse. I'll be doing fire signs probably a little bit later on, sweetie. But don't worry, they'll all be out before the 15th. That's all I'm bothered about. No, kid, I've literally just started on Taurus, and then I'm doing Virgo, then Capricorn. So, stay tuned. If the connection does cut off, just stay tuned, and I'll pop it back on. It does sometimes. Go funny. Sometimes. Thank you, Nancy. So, Taurus, 15th to the 31st of July. 5 of Swords. Not surprising in the slightest. Energies of this full moon are resonating throughout the month. 3 of Cups in the reverse. I'm going to pull 2 more of these. Okay. Some boxed then. The Hangman. And the 4 of Cups. Like I say, I'm just sort of dealing these out. Thanks, Bethany. It's taking me a while to sort of get them all out. I'm using all 6 decks. So, let me see. They're going a bit funny. Alright. 3 of Wands. Let me see. The Page of Wands. So, I'm pretty certain that most Taurians are either dealing with other earth signs or fire signs. So, let me get an oracle card out from the Eros deck. I really do love these because they're a little bit provocative, and as you all know, I love anything provocative. Anything sexy. One fell on the floor. Play. So, let me see. The first, see, I've got 2 messages here. That's how I've sort of done this spread. And I've sort of gone down the line with each sort of card from the deck. But, see, the first message I've got is to do with choices and decisions. So let me just read this card for you from the Spirit Messages. It does say, Taurus, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices that you make, You begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to outside world. So I feel like it's more about taking responsibility for your own actions here, Taurus. There's obviously been some sort of conflict here because the next cards that I've sort of got here is Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Swords and the Hangman. So it seems like if this isn't your energy, you guys, this is someone else. And this is like, I think it's refusal to either accept an offer or to give an offer. Usually it's to give. And it's like, this decision to completely block yourselves off may come to bite you back in the ass to the point where you have to take responsibility for this. Do you know what I mean? And then the Five of Swords tells me there may not be any winners in this situation, unfortunately, Taurus, and it's going to leave you in limbo. And it's like the Three of Wands here is more a case of waiting for this to blow over. I do get the sense that some of you, this could be a work situation because it is Pentacle. So this could totally be a work situation where you made a decision or somewhat. It's like you've entered into something here, okay? You might not have got what you wanted. And some of you now are more than likely regretting this and sort of waiting for things to change. And I just, if I'm perfectly honest with you guys, I just can't see the situation changing. It's like some sort of decision that you guys have made, you know, has put you back a little bit here. You made this decision and now you're waiting for things to change because I think that somewhere deep down, some of you know that you've sort of messed up a bit here. Hi, Danielle. And that's the sort of the feeling that I get with this, is that either it was your decision, either an offer wasn't accepted or an offer wasn't given. And now I'm seeing you guys regretting it a little bit. You're in limbo over it. I think that you're waiting for things to change. You may be waiting for someone to get in touch with you. Like I say, whether this is romance or work, it doesn't matter. But like some of you guys are sort of, I feel like maybe you could have been waiting on an offer. Or someone was waiting on an offer. With the Five of Swords, it's also like getting one up on someone else. To make you feel like the better person, or to make them feel like they did it to you to make them feel like the better person. And it's like you sort of, whoa, where the fuck does that come from? Sort of thing. But I've got an unrequited love card here. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, Taurus. And I've got the Two of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like this was your decision. I feel like this whole thing could be related to a relationship, Taurus, where a decision was made. And I've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. So I've no doubt there's some sort of three-way situation going on here, okay? Something was offered. I don't think it was taken. I don't feel like the offer was accepted. Either by you or someone else. It's like it wasn't good enough, or it wasn't accepted because there was somebody else involved. Either you weren't over someone, or you got someone else there. Whatever it was, this is the third party situation I'm looking at here, Taurus. Solely because of the Three of Cups in the reverse. And it's like, I feel like you're regretting it now. I feel like you're regretting it. But again, with this card, I seem to sort of feel the need to say, take some responsibility for your own decisions and for your own actions. If you're not happy with what you chose, you can totally change it. And I feel that's where this Page of Wands comes in. Passionate communication. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that the Oracle card, the play card, came in with this. And I'm thinking, do you see why I love these cards? Because it's so provocative. Look at the image on that. I love it. But yeah, I'm sort of thinking someone's trying to passionately communicate that they made a wrong decision. That's what I'm seeing here, you guys. I feel like either Taurus or someone around Taurus is trying to communicate that they've made a wrong decision and that they're trying to backtrack now. But the only thing that I'm concerned about is this. Either you could be hit with this or they could be hit with this from you. For argument's sake, Taurus, if you're the one that sort of crawls back to someone and says, yeah, okay, there was this three-way situation, my mind wasn't... Sorry, you guys, it does tend to freeze. Just stay tuned. I'll put it back up in a few minutes anyway. But like I was saying, Taurus, I feel like, okay, for argument's sake, if you made the wrong decision about someone and now you're trying to backtrack, you may be met with this kind of energy. And this may be something along the lines of, I knew that you were doing this all along. I knew. I'm the winner. I'm right. I knew. And I feel like you could find this extremely arrogant, but they are right. Or if this is being aimed at you and someone else has made the wrong decision about you, you could take on this energy and be like, yeah, I knew. I knew all along. I knew all along about this. I was right. I was right. I should have accepted it, but I didn't. And now I'm trying to passionately communicate, and you could just be like, I was right. Because we all know you Taurians can be quite arrogant when you want to be. And I sort of feel like that's the energy towards the end of July, Taurus. I don't really feel the need to go any further with this. Either way, someone made a bad decision about someone, like a snap judgment or a snap decision about someone, thinking the grass was greener on the other side, I feel. And this is either mentally or physically cheating, effectively, or it's just a third party situation in general where there is somebody else involved. And then this is you thinking, damn it, I totally made the wrong choice, I made the wrong decision. Why on earth did I do that? And I feel like your words are and your actions are gonna bite you in the ass towards the end of July, Taurus. That's where I stand with this one. Either you or them. Okay, so I'm moving on now. Let's take a look at the energies surrounding Virgo. Let me see. Virgo. Where'd they go? It's interesting energies, to say the least. So, sorry, my hair keeps going in my face, it's irritating. Virgo, let's take a look at Virgo. Right, Virgo. Come on. Be proud, Virgo. Look, on point, my cousin is doing this right now with a boyfriend. Wow. Virgo, be proud. I will read this card in a moment. I just want to get the spread laid out first. So, Virgo. Deception, Virgo. Let me see. By the way, you lot, for private readings, I've still got some availability for this weekend. So if any of you would like to book in, please feel free to do so. I think I've got three slots left between tonight and tomorrow. And then obviously, I've got plenty for next week, if anybody wants to wait. Right. Knight of Wands there for Virgo. Let's get one more out. Two of Wands reversed. Interesting. Virgo, 15th to the 31st of July. Virgo. Let's see. Oh, okay, one fell on the floor. Eight of Swords in the reverse. I like to see that kind in the reverse. Most of the Page of Swords in reverse. Someone's releasing information, you guys, about some sort of deception, is what I'm seeing here. Actually, I'm going to throw two more. I feel like I can't leave it there. This Magician reverse, the Eight of Cups. Alright, let's throw some of these out. Virgo, 15th to the 31st of July. The Chariot. Virgo. And the Two of Pentacles. Right, let's see what the Oracle card says for Virgo. 15th, 31st July. Mischief. Of the Mischief card. Okay. So, just a sip of my coffee. Right then, you guys. For a start, I feel like some Virgos have come a hell of a long way recently, over recent months. And there is a strong need for you guys to be proud of yourselves and to sort of, it's confirmation that what you did was the right thing, you guys. So let's elaborate. We have this Be Proud card. The colour's green, it's earth, it's grounded. I like this card. Growth. Be proud, Virgo. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. And then we have this Knight of Wands, and this is like, can be movement. As quick as it's coming, it goes back out again. So I feel like this is to do with, an element of this is to do with temporary energy, but also an element of this is to do with getting out of your head, letting go, moving on, moving away from what wasn't serving you. Fast movement, snap decisions, but you did the right thing, you guys. This could be related to a fire sign or a Cancer. We also have the Chariot here, but with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and also have the Eight of Cups here in the right way up position. So this is definitely talking about you guys finally getting out of your head, walking away from something here. Okay, maybe to go in search of the truth, to see what was hidden under the surface. Maybe you found what was hidden under the surface, some sort of deception here, and you quite happily moved away from that. You know, again, with the Chariot being here, this is telling me this is like picking a path. And this time, I'm confirming for most of you Virgos out there that you are now on the right path. If you guys have left a toxic situation, especially if it involves a fire sign, you've done the right thing, is what that's saying. You've got out your head, you've seen the truth of what it really is, you've actually given yourself chance to get to the bottom of something here, and you've come a long way since. You know, you really have to, you do have every sort of reason to be proud of yourselves for this. Whether this is love or work, you've got out of something that just was not serving you, that had you fearful and anxious. You know, the Eight of Swords for me is sort of being afraid, being trapped in your head, letting your fears hold you back, and then it's in the reverse. That's not letting that do that to you anymore. And I feel like, again, it's had to do with some sort of deception that we've faced. I've got the Two of Wands reversed, so I see a clear decision being made here, not to stay stuck in that position. You could be involved with air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is in reverse, and this is like the truth coming out. Maybe some of you were involved with someone that didn't manifest a relationship, or some sort of work that didn't manifest the way that you wanted it to. And maybe that's the information that's come out. So you've made a solid decision to think, right, okay, maybe I've been promised something that hasn't been delivered here. Or I've been waiting on something that hasn't been delivered. So I don't see this actually happening. So yeah, I'm going to get out. I'm not going to allow this sort of period of waiting around to continue. And then with the Two of Pentacles, I mean, don't get me wrong, you guys may have your hands full. You may. This is a very sort of childlike card for me. In the July Tarot anyway. You can see there's a mother and two children here, okay, and she's sort of trying to feed them. And it's all about sort of having your priorities in order here, Virgo. You know, realising that maybe you've spent long enough waiting around or being emotionally unstable over one sort of person or one sort of scenario that's just not gone your way. It's like you've waited, it's not happened. Now you've sort of, you know, with the energy of the Chariot, got the fuck out of there, change path, change direction, and you're doing much better for yourselves now. So, you know, big pat on the back for you guys. Well done you. But I'm confirming what you've done is the right thing. So if the energy around you towards the end of July sort of got you feeling, well, you know, have I done the right thing? Was I right to give up? Was I right to disconnect from this? Age confirmation right here, Virgo. Yes. Yes. But we have this Mischief card. So, and another one of the keywords with this card is malice. And because we have this Magician in the reverse, this may be a toxic situation where there was some malice, there was some mischief, there was some nastiness going on, some manipulation going on. And you've gotten yourselves out of it, or you're going to be getting yourselves out of it and maybe wondering, am I doing the right thing by leaving? And I'm telling you, yes, yes. Okay, Virgo, there's the energies for you towards the end of July. So, just bear with me 1 sec, one of the cards fell on the floor. Right then, I'm moving on to Capricorn. Yay! I got a few Cappies here watching. Capricorn. Bear with me while I get all the cards together. I've got like decks everywhere. So, let's take a look. I can't sort of get comfier, you know. Right, there we go. Right then, so energies for Capricorn between the 15th and 31st of July. Moment of truth, my dear Cappies. Capricorn, 15th, 31st. Caregiver. You guys got the caregiver card. Wow. The colour of the card is purple, so it could be related to anything spiritual, anything psychic, senses, things like that. Let's see. Capricorn, 15th to the 31st of July, Capricorn. Capricorn. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, Capricorn. Always reminds me of the law of the of attraction, that card does. Sorry, I'm a bit bunged up today. Hay fever's been terrible. So, Capricorn, energies for Capricorn. 15th to 31st of July. Capricorn. Judgment reversed. What's next to this very soon card? Six of Pentacles reversed. Let me see. Capricorn. Let me see. High Priestess in the reverse. Secret coming out. The Two of Swords. Decisions to make. Capricorn doesn't know the whole truth, so they can't make an informed decision. That's what I sort of always get from that. I'm going to pull a couple more, actually. Ten of Cups. Secrets coming out, possibly to do with the family. Good. Eight of Swords in the reverse. I like to see that in the reverse. Letting go of your fears, make an informed decision. What are you going to do, Capricorn? See what these ones say. Don't forget, this is all temporary energy. It's just relating around the end of July. Five of Wands. I'm not surprised to see this in the fucking slightest. This full moon's energy has even got to me this week. You know, I mean, I had a friend who's just blatantly took the utter divine fucking piss out of me. So, you know, I can completely understand everybody else is going to be the same. This full moon is creating so much havoc that I know of anyway. So if we see Five of Wands, Five of Swords coming out in any reason, I'm not surprised. Because the energy of this full moon, because obviously Mars and Pluto are at it, there's a lot of tension. I've got the Knight of Swords. Let me see. Okay, for some of you, there's family arguments here coming about. Is what I'm seeing there. And someone may come to you for someone may try to apologise, come back for a second chance to the Capricorn. I don't see the Capricorn forgiving or forgetting. Not easily anyway. And this isn't love related, this is family related. I mean, if you are married and partnered and you've got kids, then yeah, it could be your partner. But I'm going to obviously clarify this for you guys, just to sort of see. But from what I can see, some Capricorns are having issues with the family. I also have the card of Ogle. And when I see this card, it's like spying. Do you see this like little boy in here? He's sort of looking up the lady's skirt. As she's sat there. And I always sort of giggle to myself and think, yeah, that's spying. You know, looking into something you shouldn't be looking into. So, this caregiver card, I'm going to read it out. It says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognising the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you've received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on the loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So, I'm not going to lie. Some of you, now I'm not going to lay some predictions down, that's not what I'm about. Some of you that already know someone in the family is going to pass, may be experiencing family, not only family trauma, but may also be having severe arguments over property, who gets what, which is really sad. There's arguments within the family regardless. When I think of the word caregiver, I think it's anyone who you care for. So especially if you've got children. There could be arguments over children here as well, Capricorn. But for some of you, there will be secrets coming to light in a family that are going to create a lot of hassle for you guys. And this is family members, from what I'm seeing. This is family members. I am not, and I will never, in no way, shape or form, tell you that someone's going to die. Never. Okay? I just want to be clear on that. Please do not take it like that. What I am saying is, for those that either have lost someone or know they are going to lose someone around this time, there are arguments within the family to do with the secret coming out. Or it's to do with property, wills, who gets what. There are serious arguments over this. I've got Judgment reversed, so someone may come for a second chance and a second chance may be turned down. I feel like this is the apology that's turned down by someone here. And it's all to do with, I would say, secrets in an otherwise happy family that are coming to light. And then we have this Five of Wands. This is the argument. This is the confrontation. So that's the first message. And it could be to do with something to do with someone's been snooping through records. It's totally possible with this Oracle card. It's a very sort of spy-like card. Someone could go through documents. Someone could go through letters, anything like that, and find out a secret that creates tension within the family. The next message we have for Capricorn is very soon. Thank you, Sandra. That's beautiful for you to say. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, Capricorn. And then we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is the reason why you need to decide, because at the minute you're not getting what you deserve. So now we need Capricorn to make some thorough sort of decisions here, okay? Final decisions. What does Capricorn want to do? Because Capricorn, from the look of it, has got an option to travel. Could be dealing with air signs. I feel like this could be connected to this family situation that I'm talking about. A secret coming out in the family that has everybody arguing. And this is like a need to get the fuck out of your head and make the decision. Take the blindfold off. Try and get to the truth. See, the thing is with the Two of Swords, you can't make an informed decision until you know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But right here, we have the truth. The High Priestess is reversed. The truth is coming out. Capricorn's going to know the truth. Unless it's Capricorn who's the one that's coming out with the truth. And yeah, this could give you a need to react fast. And this is either get the hell in there and deal with this, or get the hell out of there and run for the fucking hills if this is about you. I feel like it's to do with spying. Either someone's been spying and gets caught, or someone spies through someone else's stuff and discovers something about them, and it comes out and creates a lot of tension, a lot of arguments here. Either Capricorn's fucked up here or someone else has and Capricorn finds out. And that is the energy towards the back end of July, you guys. I'd be extremely, extremely careful at this point to try not to escalate this any more than it has to be. If you guys find out a secret about someone, yeah, it's going to piss you off. It's going to piss you off. I've no doubt about that. But the worst thing you can do is tear up a family over this. Or allow a family to be torn apart over this. If Capricorn's secrets are coming to light, if I were you guys, I'd get the fuck out of there fast. And remember, if you've done something wrong, you know, I feel like the energy here is to hold your hands to say, you know what, I fucked up and I'm sorry. If you can't accept that, then fair dues. I understand. And sort of swallow your pride a little bit here, Capricorn. If this is you, of course. But yeah, either way, I'm seeing spying going on and a bit of BS, if I'm honest. So, regardless of sort of who it's with. So, anyway, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. So, that's the earth signs done. If any of you sort of are bothered by this, want to go a bit deeper, or you just want a reading that's more personal to you, please do feel free to email me. I can happily book you in for a private reading. Like I said before, I've got plenty of spaces left. I think I've got 3 left for today and tomorrow. And I've got plenty left for next week anyway. So I'll leave my email in the description in a moment. You guys take care. Don't forget to join me on Monday for the Monday Fun Day. And I'll also sort of be back with more readings towards the 1st of August. Okay, for your monthlies. So yes. You guys take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.